I have no idea where my money's going to. Streamlabs? Streamlabs? I'm still paying for Streamlabs. Ready to go! What's going on, everyone? My name is Ryan and welcome back to my channel where I cover personal finance and self-improvement tips that I've picked up over the past couple years and I implement in my everyday life. And on this channel, my whole premise behind it is to hopefully give you some helpful tips and tricks also that you can start implementing in your life as well. Once again, I am not a financial advisor or a psychiatrist or a psychologist, nor am I claiming to be one. These are just things that I do in my everyday life and they've helped me out, so hopefully they can help you out as well. So let's jump right into it. These are the things that are eating away at your bank account and you may not even be thinking about it. First up is TV subscriptions and monthly subscriptions. This one's huge for me, right? Still guilty of it. Things like Hulu, Spotify, Netflix, Amazon TV, HBO, Crunchyroll, Streamlabs, Adobe Premiere, Canva, all these things, monthly subscriptions. I'm subscribing to this stuff and I'm forgetting about that I even am. This is why budgeting and keeping up with where your money is going each month is so important, because these subscriptions, they add up fast. You know, go through your bank statements and get a list of those subscriptions. I know it's not fun, but see which ones you need and which ones you can just cut out. Boom, right there. You'll cut some serious cash pretty quickly. For me, I noticed I was still paying for Streamlabs. I haven't streamed in forever. I don't need that anymore. That's $30 saved right there a month.
Saving money, guys.
Next up, it's car loans. If you haven't noticed by now, I hate debt.
I hate it! I hate it! I hate!
I understand that people need a car to get around, but you don't need a fancy car. I literally use my car to go from work to home. That's about it. Why would I spend 600 bucks a month on a car payment that I only use for like a 15-minute commute to and from work? It just doesn't make any sense to me. There are plenty of great used cars out there on the market and you can get a great deal and it'll last you a lifetime and it won't cost you a lot of money each month. Don't get suckered into these high interest rates and always shop around for a deal. Haggle those dealers. Shout out to my Hondas and Subarus out there.
Nice haggle.
All right, so this next one I'm definitely guilty of. It's eating out multiple times a week. My wife, God bless her, she's a saint. She is the most disciplined person when it comes to bringing her lunch religiously to work. And she cooks dinner for us and she's great. She has influenced me to the point where I bring my lunch every day, except for the days we have budgeted to eat out. Truth of the matter is, if you can budget the eat out to spending to income ratio, it may make sense for you to eat out. But for the majority of people, it burns holes in our pockets, especially with inflation on the rise. A meal for a single person can easily be 15 to 20 bucks. And if you're doing lunch and dinner, that's anywhere from 30 to 40 bucks a day, which is quick math, 210 to 280 a week, just on food for 7 days a week for one person. That's one person. That's crazy. My wife and I have budgeted about 120 bucks a week on groceries. And that gets us dinner for 4 days, along with lunch because of the leftovers for those 4 days as well. So for all you math days out there, what would have costed us 240 to 320 bucks a week because we're paying for two people only costed us around 120 bucks. Sometimes we can get even cheaper than that. So that's 120 to 200 bucks a week saved, which is around $480 to $800 a month saved. That's crazy.
Crazy.
All right, so on to the next one, which is a big one for a lot of people. It's credit card debt. Oh, Ryan, you need rewards. Oh, you can get a good credit score, Ryan. You need to have one, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. If you're using a credit card and you are a highly disciplined individual, paying it off each month, you get a round of applause because you're a part of that 35% of people who don't carry a balance each month. The rest of us, undisciplined individuals who have bad spending habits, you can get yourself into trouble real quick. Then you know that those credit cards are pretty nasty, right? I personally don't use credit cards because I don't want to fall victim to the credit card monthly payments again. I don't want them. I'm debt free. I keep a savings account with enough money in it to afford emergencies. And I use myself as a credit card. It's the Bank of Ryan, right? All right, so last up, this one might sting a little bit. It's luxury spending.
Ooh, ouch!
Buying things just because you want them. How many of us are guilty of that pleasure spending without budgeting for it? Right here, all day. This can get so many people in trouble, right? And get you in so much trouble. Blowing your paycheck each month on random stuff that you don't really need, you didn't budget for, right? Pleasure spending. And it leaves you with little to no money at the end of the month. It's a hard habit to break. I've been there, and I'm still guilty of it every once in a while. I try not to be, but it's hard when that Starbucks looks just so good in that Target after you just went on a spending spree, right? Conscious spending is good spending. Be conscious about spending your money and where your money is going, and try to think twice about that $6 coffee at Starbucks after you just ran the check up on those graphic tees. Look, I know this is a lighthearted video, but these are things I truly want you all to consider moving forward. Realize that all these things that you're doing, it's normal, but try to be different. If you want to stop bleeding money out each month, go through your bank statements. I know it isn't fun, and nobody has fun with that, right? Maybe I like it, but start understanding where your money's going and where you can cut out some of those costs. Well, that wraps up this video, guys. As always, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you found value in this video, please like it, subscribe it. It really does help my channel out a bunch. It helps give me more recognition and get this video out to people who really want to see it and need to see it. I really do appreciate the support. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.